The snowstorm hit harder than anyone predicted. The forecast had warned of heavy snow, but when the winds began to howl and temperatures plummeted, it was clear this was no ordinary winter storm. For 22-year-old Sam, it started as a simple trip to deliver supplies to his grandmother, who lived in a remote Cumbrian village. The snow had been falling steadily all day, but now, as night fell, it transformed into a blizzard of fury. His car skidded to a halt on a desolate country road, buried axle-deep in a drift. The engine sputtered and died, leaving Sam alone in a cocoon of suffocating white. The wind screamed around him, shaking the car like a toy. His phone had no signal, and he couldn't risk staying put. The cold would claim him before the storm passed. Bundling himself in every layer he had, Sam grabbed his emergency kit and ventured into the blinding snow. The air was icy daggers against his face. He remembered a hiking shelter marked on a map he'd studied, a mile away, maybe less. With each step, the snow grew deeper, swallowing his boots and sapping his strength. The storm mocked him, throwing shards of ice and whipping gusts that nearly knocked him down. His flashlight barely pierced the white chaos. Then, in a moment of panic, he realized he'd lost the road. Sam stilled his mind, recalling a landmark, a crooked oak tree by a frozen stream. Squinting, he spotted the dark silhouette and pushed toward it. His breath came in ragged gasps, but as he stumbled over a rise, the faint outline of the shelter appeared. Fighting exhaustion, Sam reached the door and forced it open. Inside, he found a rusted stove, a few logs, and an old box of matches. His shaking hands managed to coax a flame, and warmth began to fill the tiny space. As the storm howled outside, Sam huddled close to the fire, clutching his grandmother's photograph. He wasn't home yet, but for now he had won a fragile victory against the fury of nature.